Hi, everybody. It's Matthias with HRAR. Wanted to go over how to do a Zoom video if you aren't familiar. Now, some of you may have done a video chat with other people that they set up, but what I want to go over is how to set it up yourself and what are some tips while you're in Zoom, since it is being used a lot and it's a great tool for you and your work with your clients in this time of social distancing. So first of all, you'll want to make an account if you haven't already at zoom.us. You can sign up, it's free. You don't have to pay for anything. If you have more than three or more people, and it lasts for more than 40 minutes, then it's going to ask you to pay or get a premium account. So for most of the things you're doing, if it's just one other person, it's not going to cost you money, which is really a nice tool. So you're going to sign up, and it's going to ask you to download an app. So once you've downloaded the app, you'll want to install it. This is a great time to plug the awesome resource that we have over at Virginia Realtors. It is the Tech Helpline. So definitely go to virginiarealtors.org. Under the benefits and resources, there's a tech helpline. They are awesome. I've used them personally. If you have any issues getting this installed or up and running, they'll be able to help you out for sure. So now that you have the Zoom program on your computer, you'll run it. If you want to schedule a meeting with somebody, let's say you want to meet with somebody virtually, you can set it all up here. You hit schedule there on the home screen. You title your message or your meeting, and then you're going to go and say what date you want to have it, what time you want to have it, how long you think it's going to be. This is just for scheduling purposes. It won't kick you out if you say 20 minutes. It's not going to kick you out after 20 minutes is done. So this is just for scheduling purposes. You can make it a reoccurring meeting if you'd like. Generating an automatic ID is good because if you use the exact same one over and over again, somebody else might be able to jump on your meeting randomly, and that's where some of the security concerns happen with Zoom. Also, of course, having a password required for your meeting is going to help with security. Video, you can choose to have it on or off for you, the host, or the participants that join, your clients. The audio, I would suggest leaving default telephone and computer that allows somebody to call in if they're not able to get in front of a computer or look at their smartphone. So they can just call in and listen is another option. And then if you want to go ahead and send them an invite, this is how you do it. I use Google Calendar. You might use Outlook. There are other calendars as well. Hit schedule. It's going to go ahead and open your calendar app. Give me a moment. All right, so it's opening up my calendar. Wait for it. All right, so then it is using what you titled your meeting. It's using the time you said. Now, if you want to add guests, you can go ahead and type them in here, and this will send them an invite. So awesome option if you want to schedule something in advance. If you want to just hop on a call with somebody, all you have to do is hit new meeting. Hop on a Zoom. Hopefully you know how to make a phone call. If not, you can definitely reach out to me. I'll help you with that. Let me get this over here. So I just hit new meeting, and this is what pops up. So I don't have anybody else on this call right now, so it's going to be a little bit different, but for the most part, this is what comes up. I can't use my webcam right now since I'm recording this video. Otherwise, my face would be here. I could toggle whether I want video or not here, and if I want to have audio or not, I would toggle that here. Now, it's actually saying join audio because there's actually this prompt that comes up as well. So I want to join with the computer audio. And so that is good. You can see that I'm getting input with my mic. So that's all working properly. Some other things to look at. are managed participants. This is where you can actually invite people. So you can type in their emails here, or you can type in you can send them an email like this. You can actually copy an invitation here and then just paste it into whatever, Gmail, email to somebody, or you can send it some other different way. When if you have a waiting room option set up in your Zoom, what that is basically when somebody jumps into your Zoom meeting, it's not going to automatically show everybody that person. You're just going to come up here and you're going to have to allow them to come in so you can see who's trying to get into your meeting. It's another security feature. So pay attention to that. You may have that set up. You can always change those options here. See, we have enable waiting room set up. If you know you have everybody in your meeting and there should not be anybody else coming in, you can lock your meeting so nobody new can join. Again, this has been the concern with Zoom, is that there have been students that just jump onto random classrooms and cause a ruckus. So it's not a huge deal when you hear the security concerns about Zoom as far as that goes, but those are the safety measures that they have set in place to help protect that. It allows you to have a chat on the side of the video. If you have a lot of people on, that can be nice, and you can ask a question that way. If it's just one other person, just take turns talking, and it shouldn't be too hard. Also, speaking of a lot of different people, you can actually mute. If you're a host, you can actually mute other people. You can mute all. You can unmute all. That can be really helpful because sometimes people forget that they're live and they will talk and it will interrupt everybody. So that can be helpful as well. Really quick tip, if you hit Alt-A, you see I just muted myself by clicking Alt-A. You can see it came up here. And then as a default, you can be muted while you're in a meeting, and then you can hit spacebar to talk. So when I hit spacebar, I'm temporarily unmuted. And then when I let go of that, I'm muted again. So if you want to say something, that's an easy way to do that. You can record your sessions if you would like to, use them later for some reason. If it's just a client conversation, you may not need to, but that's an option. You can share your screen. That will allow you to share your whole desktop. It will allow you to share whatever you want. So that's another good option. And I can go over how to do a contract with somebody later, but those are all really good tools. Once you're all done with the meeting, or I guess I should go over one more thing. There's different views. When you have a lot of people on your chat, if you're on speaker view, that will pop up here. If you're on speaker view, then that will allow you to see the person talking. If you go to gallery view, that will allow you to see everybody that's in the chat at one time. So that's helpful to know as well if you're in big group settings. If you want to know how people are doing the crazy virtual backgrounds, you can go here to video settings. You go to virtual background, and you can choose one of these. Now it's not working for me right now. Normally it would pop up, but again, my camera is being used by this other recording device. You can actually upload different ones that you find on the internet, so you can get creative with that. It can be fun. End meeting will allow you to end meeting for everybody as the host, or you can just leave the meeting and let people continue if you'd like. If you're worried about them talking behind your back, just go ahead and end all. That should give you a good overview of what Zoom's all about. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. If not, you can also use the tech helpline from VR. Seriously, that's awesome. If you haven't used them yet, if you ever come up with something that you need help with, give them a shout. It's great stuff. So I hope you all are having a great time adjusting to this new reality we're in, and I hope you're taking advantage of it, and I hope this is helpful. So take care.